Hey y'all, I'm Tammy and this is Collard Valley Cooks. Today we're making the most delicious recipe, and that is a lemon icebox cake. And this lemon icebox cake has sweetened condensed milk in it, just like you remember. Let's get started. All right, y'all, we're going to start off with a whole box of graham crackers, and I'm using the regular graham crackers. We're going to have a container of Cool Whip. Now, I've got a big one, but you can probably get by with 8 ounces. I'm going to have 4 cans of Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk, 6 large lemons, and 6 eggs. And the yellows are all we're going to use, all right? And that's all there is to it. It's going to be super simple and go together fast. The first thing I'm going to do is zest the lemons a little bit. And I squeeze these a little bit on the counter, and so they're kind of oily on the outside, but I'm going to try to get some zest off of them before I start. And most of y'all know that when you zest a lemon or orange or something like that, see, it's really wet. These are organic lemons, and they were out at room temperature, so they are really ready to be juiced. And I'm just going to zest about 2 of them, and I think that'll be enough. Just enough zest to put on the middle layers or on the top, however you want to do it. And you don't have to zest your lemons if you don't want to. If you've just got lemon juice that you bought and you don't have a fresh lemon, you don't have to zest a lemon. This is just a little extra to make it even better. When you zest a lemon, make sure you turn it good and don't get down in the white pulp because it's bitter down in there. I'm going to put this in a throwaway pan because we are going out of town and we're going to take this cake with us. So it's going to go in a 13 by 9 cake pan, but I'm going to put it in this one. And the first thing we're going to do is juice our lemons. So I'm going to cut them. And you're going to want about a 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup to 2 cans of this milk. I'm going to wait and see how much I get with this. So I'm going to need at least a cup of juice when I'm done. And when you use this is for limes and this is for lemons. And when you use it, you put the lemon upside down in it, just like that. And I'm going to juice them. Woo, I squirted myself. I'm going to juice them and let the seeds and stuff fall in this strainer as I go. Now this is a batter bowl, so it's got a measurement on it. And so we should be able to tell when we get about a cup of lemon juice. And I'm just hoping we can get a cup out of these 6 lemons. And I felt of the regular lemons, and they were hard as rocks. And these were good and soft, and I wanted them to be soft because I knew I could juice them easier. So a lot of y'all just love lemons, anything lemon, and everybody loves a lemon icebox pie. So you're going to love this lemon icebox cake. And all the recipes I saw online used box Jell-O instant pudding. And I said, if I'm going to make a lemon icebox cake, it's going to have lemon icebox filling in it, not instant pudding. So this is a real lemon icebox cake, not an instant pudding lemon icebox cake. So it's going to be even better than what you have tried before, if that's the only recipe you've had. Ooh, it's acidic on my hand, that's for sure. All right, I found some more lemons in the refrigerator, and I'm going to zap them in this microwave so they're easy to juice because I need at least a cup of lemon juice. And you can just put them in there on a minute or so and it just softens them up, and then it's easier to juice them. Tell me in the comments if you love lemon icebox pie and if your mama made it. And I'm making it the old-fashioned way today with egg yolks and Eagle brand milk. And you mix the eggs and lemon juice together first, and it's super acidic, which helps cook the egg if you're worried about it. And remember that people eat egg yellows every day when they have an egg over easy. I might try to get a little lemon zest off of one of these because I haven't squeezed them and the oils haven't come out of them yet, and they may be easier to get some dry lemon zest off of. I didn't think of that when I was working earlier, that I hadn't zested my lemons yet. When you roll them around on the counter, it brings the oils out of the lemon peel, and you can tell that that is a little drier than the other one was. I always like to put a lemon in my garbage disposal because it makes it smell good. I'm going to go ahead and put one down in there. We're going to clean off our counter and separate our eggs. All right, now we're going to separate our eggs, and I am going to beat these up, the yellows up, inside the lemon juice. So you're going to have a regular lemon icebox pie is 3 yellows and 2 Eagle brand milks. So we're doubling it because we have 2 layers of this mixture in our cake. And if you got something you want to use the whites for, the only thing I can think of right offhand is, well, of course, meringue, but we don't need meringue today. But you can use the whites to make delicious macaroons and coconut macaroons. We have a recipe for coconut macaroon cookies on our website if you make this and want to use the whites for those cookies. Everybody loves them. But you should make them the day you serve them. They're so delicious, the toasted coconut. Or you could make an egg white omelet, according to Chris. Maybe that's what he has in mind today. All right, we're going to clean all this egg off the counter. And then we're going to beat these yellows up in our lemon juice. And we've got right at a cup, just over a cup of lemon juice, which should make this nice and tart and delicious. I'm going to go ahead and pour this up in a measuring cup. I know this has got a measurement on it, but I just want to make absolute certain how much I've got in here. It's exactly a cup. And that should make it plenty tart, especially with our zest included. Okay, now these are egg yolks. Most people don't call them yellows like I do. That's just what we call them growing up. So that's what I call them. I usually use a whisk, but I got out my mixer today, so I guess we could use it. I'm going to put these yolks in there, and we're going to mix it up. Makes it really pretty and yellow for a lemon dessert. And now we're going to start adding our Eagle brand milk. All right, here goes our Eagle brand milk. And what is a lemon icebox cake without Eagle brand milk? Well, it's not really a lemon icebox cake, is it? So I was like, I have got to make this different and use the real lemon icebox filling that goes in a lemon icebox pie. Everybody loves this sweetened condensed milk. That's what makes it taste so good. And this is a really easy dessert to make. And one left. Now I wanted to have plenty of it in the cake. You can find all of our pie recipes online and cakes, of course, really anything we have. All you have to do is go to the website and click Southern Recipes, choose the category, and then it'll take you to the page. On the page, there'll be pictures of each recipe. If you click those, you go to the video tutorial. But if you scroll all the way to the bottom of each page, you'll see tabs or buttons for the recipes, and you can just print those from there. All right, we're going to mix this up. All right, y'all. This filling is quite runny when you first mix it up, but it does get a little thicker as it sits in the refrigerator. So remember that. And it never gets set up like Jell-O set up. It's always kind of soft and doesn't completely hold its shape when you cut the piece of pie. But that's fine because it tastes good. Now, a lot of people go ahead and they add cream cheese to it or other things to it so that it stands up better. But I like to make the original recipe because that's what I grew up eating. And to me, it tastes better because that's what I remember when I was growing up. All right, y'all. The difference in this lemon icebox cake and one that you see online is that I don't use pudding and Cool Whip. So it's not going to stay together quite like the other one. But I'm going to tell you one thing. It tastes like a lemon icebox pie because it has sweetened condensed milk in it, just like you like. This is super easy to make, y'all. So you're going to put in a layer of graham crackers on the bottom. We're going to put a layer of this on top of these graham crackers. And it should be about half of it because you want it to be a nice layer of it. And this really needs to chill before you get it out and serve it. All right, for the next layer, I'll do it all over again. Uh-oh, that one's broke. You're going to put the rest of it on this one. Oh, it smells so good. Now let's put some, well, I think I'll just do the zest on the top. All right, and we're going to put another layer of graham cracker. And I guess this is considered a cake because it's layered, kind of like our banana split cake. I'll just scoot these back over in the middle. Okay. And now we're going to top it with Cool Whip. Now, if you don't have Cool Whip and you want to use whipping cream, of course you can. And if you want to pipe it, you can pipe it to make it real pretty. Or just spread it on like I'm doing since it's a cake. It's like icing. I don't know if 8 ounces would be quite enough to make it pretty on the top or not. So to be safe, I'd go ahead and get the big tub myself. And now we're just going to put a design on the top. And sprinkle our zest on it. Now that is a lemon icebox cake. Not using box pudding. Now we're going to cut a couple of lemons to make it pretty on the top. All right, my lemon's got some ugly spots on it. It just ain't quite pretty. So we're just going to put some lemon slices on the top. Let's cut us a piece, y'all. See how it is. Now, I haven't got to refrigerate mine overnight, so mine will be a little different than yours. If you let this soak overnight like I asked you to, then it should have the graham crackers soft enough that you can cut into it, okay? I tried to leave a space so that I could get in between. All right, we're going to cut into it, y'all. And I'm sure our second cut will be prettier than the first cut. Ooh. It's going to taste good though, y'all. All right, y'all. Now this hasn't sat overnight, so my graham crackers are not soft, and that really prevents the filling from staying where it needs to stay to get a bite. So you're going to see it kind of messy for my first bite. But it's definitely a lemon icebox. It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. We sure hope you give this a try. It is absolutely delicious. And I'm sure if we left it in the refrigerator overnight, the graham crackers be a lot softer. All right? Y'all have a wonderful day. And we thank you so much for watching Collard Valley Cooks, where we cook like our mamas did. Bye, y'all. Love ya.